Hey guys, back with another video for you guys today. This time I'm talking about pretty much Captain Ginyu and his body change technique, and I think that with this technique, it is really like misunderstood on how it works. It's kind of a weird thing because with Captain Ginyu, it's not like we don't know what Captain Yi's actual body is and how many times he even performed this move and how he knows how to do it. We just know he know how to do it, and he know how to do it successfully. We've seen him do it to Goku, and that is the main topic that I want to talk about here. Is when he body changed with Goku versus when he body changed with Tagoma. Now in the anime, he did body change with Bulma, which I will talk about. First, the first thing I want to talk about when it came to body changing with Goku is the fact that a lot of people are confused on why Ginyu could not use Goku's full power right when he got his body, since Captain Ginyu knew how to fight and he knew how to control energy. And the reason why is that Saiyan biology works differently than other beings, obviously. So what I'm saying is that even though when Captain Ginyu switched bodies with Tagoma, it may have been more of a familiar body, then it might have been more familiar to him, like his what we've seen as Captain Ginyu's original body. It might have been more familiar to him with that than it is Goku, because we all know that he hasn't had a Saiyan body. He's never used a Saiyan body before, so how would he know how to work it? And like I said, with Tagoma, it may have been that he just knew, it just felt more familiar, so it was easier. And if you want to, you can actually go back and keep going further into Super and see the same thing happen with not Zamasu, but Zamasu himself when he switched body with Goku. And the thing is, that's the dragon. That's the Super Dragon Balls doing this. So there should really be no hindrance to him when it comes down to unlocking Goku's full potential, or at least the amount of power that Goku has stored up or has built up over his lifetime when he switched bodies with him. So it's the Saiyan biology that's holding back Captain Ginyu's ability to actually pull out all Goku's power. Because if you go back and look at that fight, Ginyu actually starts to say, hey, I'm getting used to this body. I'm starting to be able to use all his abilities and stuff, like maybe not all his techniques, but he's able to pull out a lot of the power that Goku was showing off to Captain Ginyu. And that's why Goku wanted to really get his body back, because he was like, yeah, pretty soon he's going to be able to use all my power without having any type of blocks or anything, because he's learning how to use the body and he's getting more familiar with it. Same with Goku Black or Zamasu when he took Goku's body. Pretty much Trunks should not have stood a chance against that Goku, because from what we see, that Goku that he switched bodies with was Dragon Ball Super's Goku. This wasn't in the middle of Dragon Ball Z or anything. This was Dragon Ball Super Goku. So he should have had Super Saiyan Blue and everything else. So when he first went against Trunks, there was no reason for him to hold back or anything like that. When he fought Trunks, I'm assuming that he really couldn't beat him, he couldn't kill him right away. Because in the anime, we never see him go Super Saiyan or anything. The only thing we see him do is go Super Saiyan Rose. In the manga, he does go Super Saiyan. But still, it's still, they always hinted at, whether it's the manga or the anime, that Goku Black or Zamasu and Goku's body never could unlock the full potential of Goku's body until later on. He couldn't do it right away, and it was probably, like I said, it was more likely the fact that he was not used to having a Saiyan's body, because Kai's bodies does not work the same as Saiyan's. Their biology is different. Anytime they reach a certain plethora of power, their body transforms and mutates according to that power. So with gods and stuff, we've never seen a god actually transform at all. They just have a lot of power. Maybe not Supreme Kai and everything, but we never seen Beerus do it, or Wince or anything like that. To our knowledge, they can't do that, at least not yet. And to go into when Captain Ginyu switched bodies with Bulma, I know it's filler, but I just wanted to talk about it because it is something that I remember. I'm sure most people remember this happening. Is that really? I don't recall, but he couldn't fly as Bulma, I don't believe. So, I mean, I haven't went back and looked at it. I may need to, but to me, he should have, if with all the knowledge he have of, you know, key manipulation and everything, he should be able to actually like shoot key blasts and stuff like that. It wouldn't be powerful because Bulma was not powerful, but I mean, key energy is something that every character, every human being in the Dragon Ball universe can do as long as you know how to do it. We've seen it with Videl. When Gohan showed Videl how to fly, he showed her how to manipulate ki to do it, because she had that little energy ball in her hand. Now, we've never seen Videl throw an actual ki blast at all. I mean, they give it to her in video games, but she's never thrown a ki blast or anything like that. She's only ever made that little sparkling ball in her hand. So, really, I mean, you would think that he would at least be able to do minor things like that, but to what I remember, he didn't do any of that in Bulma's body. But like I said, that was filler, so it might have just been them just, you know, trying to make it prolong what was happening so that they wouldn't go past the manga or anything back in the day. And then, I mean, and that's really pretty much it, like, for the most part, when it comes down to the body change technique, is that, you know, really Captain Ginyu, I mean, it's a really broken move, to be honest, because he can do it at will. Like, I mean, we even see him, you know, go from a frog's body into a person's body. So it's like, wow, like, you can really do this without actually speaking the words. We don't know what the prerequisites is to switch it to a person's body. I mean, and I'm assuming it takes some sort of key manipulation to actually do this move, because I mean, it's a move. It seems like there's transference of energy happening here. So I would have assumed that he would still have to use key manipulation to use this to use the body change technique. And he's done it in a frog. So I mean, he couldn't even speak the words, and it seems like the words is what activates that move for him. So he has to say it, or somebody has to say it. Whoever he's intending for it to be on has to say body change. That's what it seems like has to happen, and he could activate the move. I mean, there's never been a time where we've seen it where he doesn't say body change. But yeah, I mean, that's the real reason why Captain Ginyu could not control Goku's body. I mean, and I'm pretty sure the same would have happened if he would have got Vegeta's body. He probably would have been able to use it a little bit better, because he just used Goku's body, so he might have been a little bit more familiar with Saiyan biology at that point. I mean, in Dragon Ball, it doesn't take long for them to really get comfortable in certain positions and stuff. So it's not hard to believe that Captain Ginyu, who seems like a pretty smart, intelligent fighter, that, you know, he would be able to get used to being in a certain type of body and stuff like that, and everything. So like I said, if he would have got Vegeta's body, he probably wouldn't have been as strong as Vegeta would have been just naturally, because he wouldn't have known how to pull out all of Vegeta's power right away. But over time, he definitely would have been able to get used to the body and be able to access all that energy and stuff. So but that's what I believe. And also, just to throw this in there, baby Vegeta actually pulls out a lot of Vegeta's potential out, so he doesn't really hinder him too much besides going Super Saiyan 4. It's the only time he's actually hindered at any point. So it's a weird thing when it comes down to body changes. But that's really it for the body change technique with Captain Ginyu, and why he couldn't control Goku's body at all. Well, not at all, but for the most part, he couldn't access all of Goku's power that he had just displayed to Captain Ginyu before he body changed with him. So that's my explanation for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.